Hello everyone out there. Today I like to talk regarding Mortal Kombat, regarding all the Mortal Kombat games for the Game Boy. For the first classic Game Boy. For Game Boy there are Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3 available. Now Mortal Kombat 1 when it got ported to the Game Boy, there were just 6 fighters available. In the normal game, in the normal version, you can see it here on this small picture here. There are 7 fighters available, and in the Game Boy version there were just 6 available. You can see it in the picture here. There are Kano, Raiden, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero and Sonya are available in the Game Boy version. Johnny Cage unfortunately missing. Now the Game Boy version from Mortal Kombat 1 is actually not, it is good but actually not that great. Give for example the music. The music for the Game Boy in that game, the soundtrack is good, it's very good for a Game Boy game in my eyes. The stages, there are, I think 3 stages. There is the first stage with the Shaolin monks, I'm not sure about the name of the stage. Then there's a pit and Goro's Lair. These 3 stages are in Mortal Kombat 1. Here you can see Sonya and Raiden at the pitch stage for Mortal Kombat 1 on Game Boy. In Mortal Kombat 1 every fighter has 1 fatality, and Goro and Shang Tsung are the end bosses in the Game Boy version. The same like in the arcade game or in the Super Nintendo version or whatever. Like I said before, the game actually is okay. Now, what's not so well done in this game is the gameplay. The gameplay in the Game Boy version from the first Mortal Kombat game is very slow. Give for example, if you uppercut someone, and you press a button, the reaction, it takes very long until the character in the game reacts. Otherwise, there's not so much more to say to the first Mortal Kombat game on Game Boy. The music is good. 3 stages, like I said before, and 6 fighters are available, and the 2 end bosses, like in all the other versions, are Goro and Shang Tsung. Then let's go over to Mortal Kombat 2 for the Game Boy. Now actually Mortal Kombat 2 is the best Game Boy version. It's the best Mortal Kombat version for Game Boy. In Mortal Kombat 2 there are 2 stages, actually 3 stages. 2 main ones and 1 secret stage. There are the Tomb and the Pit 2 as the 2 regular stages, and the roster on fighters, on characters. In Mortal Kombat 2 there are Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Kitana, Reptile, Shang Tsung, Melina, Scorpion and Jax. There are 8 characters available. In the Super Nintendo version and arcade version and Sega Mega Drive version there were 12 characters available. We have them here. These 12 characters were available, and now for Game Boy there are just 8. Baraka is not in there, Johnny Cage is not in there, Raiden is not in there. Yeah, and I think, yeah. That's it. These characters are not selectable in the Game Boy version. Now the Game Boy version, like I said before, is the best version, the best Mortal Kombat version for Game Boy. And the fighters in this game, the gameplay is very, very good. Yeah, and very, very close to the Super Nintendo version. Yes. And the reactions when you press the buttons, very, very fast. Every fighter has one fatality, and there's also, it is possible to do, I think, a friendship and a babality in this game. Like I said, the two main stages, the tomb and the pit, and there also you can fight against the hidden characters, against Jade and against Smoke. I'm not sure about Noob Saibot because I never got to Noob Saibot. Yeah, I'm not sure about him in the Mortal Kombat 2 version for Game Boy, but definitely you can play against Jade and Smoke, and this is you're fighting against them in a hidden stage in Goro's lair from the first Mortal Kombat. In the game, the end bosses, like in the other versions, are fighting against, at the end, against Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn at the end of the game. And like I said before, the gameplay is really, really great. Yeah, in the Game Boy version, Liu Kang does his Dragon Fatality. Yeah, and Scorpion does his Toasty Fatality. Melina, for example, in the Game Boy version does, he eats you, she sucks you into her body and is puking your bones out. Yeah, for example, in the Game Boy version. Like I said, I used to have the Mortal Kombat 2 version for Game Boy, and I played this version a lot. I played it always on the Super Nintendo with the Super Game Boy. It's great. Mortal Kombat 2 is the best Game Boy version out there. It's just great. Let's come to Mortal Kombat 3 for Game Boy. Mortal Kombat 3 for Game Boy is, yeah, you can say a little bit like the first Mortal Kombat game for Game Boy. It's good, but not great. For example, there are also 8 characters available. In the normal version, in the arcade version, there are 15 characters available plus one secret character. Yeah, the Robot Smoke. In the Game Boy version, there are available the following characters: Sindel, Sector, Kabal, Shiva, Sub-Zero, Kano, Sonya, Cyrex, and there's also one hidden character in the game. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 3, the stages are the temple, the subway, and the bridge. Yeah, these 3 stages, yeah, I think this is all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, yeah, these 3 stages are in the Game Boy version. Now the sad thing is, in the Mortal Kombat 3 Game Boy version, the music from the stages is mixed up. Yeah, for example, at the bridge stage, you hear sometimes the music from the subway. Yeah, it's a little bit mixed up. This is unfortunately not so good. Then in the game there are, you can choose, after you selected a fighter, you can choose between 3 towers. Yeah, you can choose the easy tower, the medium tower, and the hard or champion tower. There's 3 towers to choose from in the Game Boy version. Yeah, the fatalities in the Game Boy version are good. Yeah, for example, Sub-Zero is in the Mortal Kombat 3 version, Game Boy version, of course without his ninja mask, and as a fatality he freezes you and he breaks you into two pieces. Actually, it's a little bit different. He freezes you and he drops you down to the floor, and then you just splash, or the ice gets cracked on the street. Mortal Kombat 3 version for Game Boy, in my eyes, okay, good, but not like that great. Mortal Kombat 1 for the Game Boy, good. Mortal Kombat 2, great. Great gameplay, great raster on characters, and also the soundtrack from the Mortal Kombat 2 game for the Game Boy version is very, very well done. Mortal Kombat 3, good game, okay. The raster on characters, it's okay, so. And the gameplay is good, but the stages are good, but the music is mixed up. This is a little bit sad in the Game Boy version. In the Game Boy version, of course, Shao Kahn is the end boss. Guys, that's it so far from me today. I just wanted to talk about regarding all the Mortal Kombat versions for the classic Game Boy. Like I said before, there are Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3. The best one is Mortal Kombat 2. Definitely. This is the version for the Game Boy you want to play. Trust me, it's great. So guys, until next time, enjoy your day. And if you haven't tried a Mortal Kombat game for Game Boy, go with number 2. Enjoy.